The spark plug wires are all in. I've got the belts all tightened. And I realized I had to hook up the power steering fluid line, so I've got those hooked up as well. I still need to go get some power steering fluid, and then I also have to put in the main engine mount bolts that screw into the hull of the boat. I am going to just connect the ones that are there temporarily, the old ones, and put them in. I might go get some new ones if I can find them, but they're corroded badly, and I need to address some fiberglass down there. But I can do that later. So I need to look at my list and see what's next, and we'll go from there. A little bit of a delay is hooking up the power to the starter. I broke this plastic piece on the solenoid, which in turn means I have to remove the starter, which in turn means I hope I can put one back in. I've got this just about out. I'm going to show you where it is. I don't know if this camera will pick it up or not, but it's right down there. I mean, if any of you know me, you know how big I am, and so you know how difficult it has been to get this done. I have one more bolt. I've been at this about an hour. I figured I could get it out. What I'm concerned about is getting it back in. So we're going to see what happens here, and I hope I don't cuss. I watched a YouTube video of a guy working at it at his, and he had much more room than I have in my boat, and lo and behold, he was saying the F word all over the place, and I was like, wow, this must be a miserable job. And now I get it. Now I know why he was saying those that are using the foul language. This is the most miserable point, and I should have thought about this. Don't drop it. I've had to use a magnet multiple times now to retrieve tools from out from underneath the engine. It's my dad offered a magnet to me a while back, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Hey Phil, how are you doing? Hello? Hello? Not hearing you. Ta-da! What a miserable deal. Ugh. Okay. Worry about those bolts later. Go get parts. Which I actually didn't have to go to Boise, so I was able to accomplish what I needed in our nice little town of Mountain Home. So this new starter, we are very close. Let's give you a quick rundown. So I have the water cooling system in. I've got to mount this. It needs to be at least as high as the radiator. So I'm going to mount that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a plastic board and connect it down there and have it come up here, and then I'll screw that in there so it's at least the same height. I'm going to try and route over here and actually probably stick it somewhere over there. Probably somewhere in this area. Oh, what a miserable deal figuring this out. The Seacamp's instructions are horrible, just horrible. Fortunately, my friend Troy came over and we read through slowly by slowly, and I think we have everything done. I've got a bit of a redneck situation there on this loader hose here. I'm not sure if this camera is going to do it justice, but I've got this strap put there so I'm not hanging up on I don't like bending that. So what I'm doing now, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to connect this to my choke, and we're going to get that figured out here in just a second. And if I get that done, then I need to put in a vacuum line, which I think I've got a piece of that for the vacuum. Yeah, I think I have the old one laying around somewhere, but it's in pretty horrible condition. So I want to remove this air cleaner so I can look at the choke and see where it needs to be. When it was sitting cool like this on the day I took the motor out, the carburetor was sitting in about that position. That's the position I'm going to try and replicate this, and so we'll see. The problem is new manifolds. It's 1.5 inches higher. I've made this piece. It's going to go on here. Looks like I have to make the hole a little bigger, and then I've got some wire to go through there. So I'm going to go drill this out just a smidge bigger to get over that piece, and then we'll go from that. And then I'll put it in and we'll see what happens. Then I need to put antifreeze in, power steering fluid in, connect 2 pieces of electrical, and we're going to give this a start here in just this evening, hopefully, before too long. Anyway, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Good oil pressure. Water temperature starts to come up. Fuel leak there. Is the propeller spinning?